So this is a book library that we have published as a family. We have an LLC called Six Parks Media, and I wanted to teach you all how to self-publish. Taisha from Hanging with the Beasleys, she taught me. I did pay her for her services, but I wanted to give you a little nugget of what I know to do in order to publish for either free or very, very close to free. So I think writing your first book is kind of challenging, but I want you to know you can do it. There is a book inside of you. So my daughter, when she was 16, she wrote her first book, and then right after she graduated high school, she wrote the second one. So my first one I did around the same time, about 2 years ago, and then someone said I should do another version of it, so I changed the name and I put a little bit extra stuff on the inside. And then my next book, Transition, this one just came out, and this is the one that I just self-published. So what you have to do first, what I recommend, let's make this a business. You can go to irs.gov to get an EIN number, right? This is so that you can establish your business and you can be credible. This is for free. EIN at irs.gov. So that's your number. You don't need to run out and get bank accounts and all that stuff. If you want to, and if you're fiscally responsible, then yes, you can do that, but you don't really have to right now. Okay, then I want you to establish an LLC. You don't have to necessarily do it in the state that you live in. I believe ours is from Delaware, and we don't live in Delaware. And certain states have certain payment requirements. So I say get the cheapest one. So you have your LLC, you have your EIN, and if you want to, you can establish a bank account. What I would say is before you even start writing, I want you to start saving $20 a paycheck so that you can save up so that you can go on Fiverr. What is Fiverr? Fiverr is a website that's like a bartering system that will help you in order to format your books. So if you're going to self-publish on KDP, this is what you need to do. I recommend that you start writing your manuscript in Google Docs, because when you send your manuscript to Fiverr, in order to get it formatted, because with KDP, they have their own specific formatting regulations. You have to have it in Microsoft Word in order to upload it, and then they have to have all these specific parameters. I have tried to do it. I have spent countless hours in this chair, 12 hours a day, 3 days in a row, trying to format everything for this book. For this book. And it was ridiculous. It was so hard. And all that time, I looked up someone, and not only did he do this cover, he did the inside formatting, put all this stuff together, $80. So that's why I say, while you're writing your book, just save $20 a paycheck so that if you do need services to help you format your book, you will already have the money. We are not going into debt in order to write a book. Okay, so you've written your book and you're like, oh, my book needs a little bit of help. Now, you can either pay a publishing company in order to do this, or what you can do, let's say you don't have any money. You can go to ChatGPT. You can start putting in your chapters to say, hey, can you make this sound just a little bit more authentic or a little bit more literary worthy if you don't have any money. Or you can go to Fiverr. So when you're scrolling on Fiverr, what you want to do is you want to be able to look and make sure that whatever the amount of your words in your manuscript, they go along with what you're asking the person to publish for you. Sometimes what they have on the site, they will go up a little bit. You just got to send them a message. But what I will say, what I always say, do not take the first offer. For this book, she wants to charge me $700 in order to do the editing. The editing is to correct any punctuation or any misspelling or any grammatical errors, and to make sure that it will flow. So that's the editing. The format is KDP has specific parameters that they want to have their manuscript published in. It has to be in Word, and it has to be in line with what they say. If it's not, please trust and believe they will send that back to you. You have your formatting, and then book cover. This was the original book cover for this book. KDP will not publish it. Why? Because what she wrote on the back would not print, and it ended up being a white square. And I did not want to go back and forth because I had a hard time with this lady, and I just went on Canva to do it myself. I just got it myself, and I will show you for a 9x6. I'll show you exactly what the parameters that you need to have so that your manuscript will be accepted.
You're going to go into Canva and then type the book cover. Then it will bring you to the book cover template. You can use someone else's or you can make your own. I'm just showing you here. I'm not even that good at Canva. I'm just altering the title, putting my name on it and move it over. Sometimes you're not able to get creative. You use your own. That's okay because you're going to use someone else's as your book cover parameters. Now I'm making the spine. I'm going to type things in and I'm going to turn it around so that I can have a spine. Don't worry, when you get to KDP, you will be able to have a chance to make sure and survey that everything is all right. Next, I'm going to go and I'm just going to do and type some words out so that I can duplicate it and put it on the back. Then I'm going to picture after that and just take the picture on TikTok and use the filter and put it on the back, and that's your back cover.
All right, so we've gone over how to do Canva. We've gone over how to do KDP. And so getting back to Fiverr, excuse me. So with Fiverr, so she charged me $700. I was not about to pay $700 for you to put together something when I was able to do this one for $80. Okay. And I said no. So I'm talking to 5 different people at once. I got some of the names incorrect. Had I waited. So she came down to 400, which was just about the cheapest version that I had gotten. I was like, okay, good, I could do this. I should have waited because I promise you, not even after I sent her the money and they'll ask you, do you accept this? You hit accept and then you send the money. PayPal. Don't do anything outside of PayPal because these people are in different countries at times and you want to protect your privacy. So please use PayPal. All right. So an hour after I gave her that money, this lady from Uganda was like, I'll do everything for 100. And then this other man from the Netherlands was like, I'll do everything plus a little bit more for 200. So when I tell you, please, 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 do not take the first offer and be patient, be anxious for nothing because a cheaper price is on the way. Now, sometimes you'll get what you pay for, but that's why you have to do your due diligence. You look through their things, you ask them, send me copies of something that you have done before you pay for anything. Ask them to send you copies of something that they have done. And if you like their style, if you like their design style, if you like the focus of what they're saying, please make sure you read through the reviews. Please, 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 please. I know people are going to have 5-star and all that stuff, but you make sure you read through every single review because this is your money that you're giving to them. And they should do the job that you want. The problem that I had on this, we had a lot of troubles. We were going back and forth, and I just got exasperated, and I was just like, I was just so totally done. But I did not have that problem at all when I did it with these two. I even helped my daughter with hers, and we did not have this problem. The problem was me. I was afraid, me and that people pleasing, it just snuck up on me, and I was like, I don't want her to be upset. Now I know, forget that. She's gonna have to be upset because I'm upset. All right, so it went from this to now it's this, and both are beautiful, but it's not gonna be cute if Amazon won't publish it. So ISBN, Igloo, Sam, Bobby, Neutron. Okay, so your ISBN. You want to have an ISBN if you want your books to sell globally. Now, you can also get your book published at another publishing company like in China and buy it in bulk, and then you can just mail it out yourself. I can only sell this one on Amazon because I only have, I don't know if you can see, a ASIN. Before you get your book published, let's say you want to go on the Library of Congress. It was something that I wanted. It was important to me. So I'll show you the website that I went to. Also, before you buy your ISBN, please, please, please Google Amazon coupon ISBN, and it'll take you to a different website. It is a legit website. I was scared at first, but it's a legit website. And so then you'll go to Library of Congress, which I'll show you here, and they will give you that number. The same number that was there is now in here. I have my ISBN in here, and then I also have my Library of Congress in here. So it'll be in the Library of Congress. I'm going to mail this off on Monday, and then you can have what you need. So we've talked about Canva. We've talked about Fiverr. We've talked about Library of Congress, ISBN versus ASIN. I want you to know that you can do this. If you need help, please send me a message. I can make another video. I'm just trying to say you can do this. You are creative. God created you. You are a creator. You can do this. Just write your story. You just start. it will flow. Ask God to help you. He will bring it to you. It doesn't have to be an autobiography. It doesn't have to be self-help. It could be fiction, whatever it is. If you need help, there's help out there, but you got to start. Just start typing. I promise you, I wrote this entire thing on my phone. This one, I wrote on pen and paper. I did this. I did the cover on my phone. I uploaded it, did all the stuff on my phone because I literally have a book from my phone. You can do this. And you could do it for little to no price. And you get to start a business. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. You can do this. You could probably do all this whole thing, put this whole book out, start your LLC, all that stuff for probably, with ISBN, probably $400. Now, it takes time to write the book, right? So while you are writing the book, save your money so that you could pay cash. Because again, we're not going into debt. But I want you to know, sometimes your family members are not going to buy your book. Don't look for your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles to buy it. No. You know who's going to buy your book? People like me. People that you don't even know. They are going to be the ones who are going to buy your book. But that's not why you're writing your book. You're not writing it to become a millionaire. Now, if you become one, kudos to you. But that's not why you're writing it. You're writing it to get your story out. And sometimes all you need to do is get that first book out. You could not have told me that within 2 years, I would have done this. I would have did first version, second version, and a whole nother version. I was not trying to do it. My daughter, 2 years time, wrote 2 books. This girl's 18, 16 and 18. She did it. Now, if a kid and a nurse who don't know what she's doing did it, so can you.